All right, Gene, we're back, and we have a light heavyweight championship match. Tell us about our champion right now that we're seeing, Gene.
This is Stephen O'Malley. He's been a champion for us for about 6 months now. He's been defending it all over the Gulf Coast. Seems everybody he goes against, he beats him. Real strong competitor. A lot of experience, about 15 years doing that. His valet is Miss Schuyler. She tends to get a little involved sometimes and helps him out. So you have to keep an eye on her also.
Indeed we do, Gene. And right now we are waiting on the challenger. And have we seen this wrestler before, Gene?
No, this is the first time he's worked for us in the Mississippi. Saiko Gato, masked wrestler out of, I believe it's out of Alabama. Pretty tough competitor. He's been around a while, but not sure how long, not even sure how much he weighs, but he qualifies for the light heavyweight title. That's all I know.
He's an interesting wrestler indeed, and I know that Gato means cat in Spanish. So, and who's his valet here?
Well, that's a manager, and I'm not even sure. That's a mystery to me too, because when we signed him to come in, we signed him, and then he brought this mystery manager in with him. So I'm not sure how this is going to work out either.
Well, the big fella moves well, and I'm excited to see this match. It looks like Steve O'Malley, he's got a look in his eye, and I don't necessarily know if that's determination or fear, Gene.
Well, it might be a fear of unknown, because O'Malley never wrestled him as far as I know.
There it is, Gene, the light heavyweight championship belt. We are ready to get underway, and there's his manager, and he's confident in his wrestler, very confident. And with all the right to be, this is a big wrestler right here, Gene. The weight difference is pretty outstanding. Like you said, we don't know it specifically, but
well, we know he's under 225. But I think he might be pushing maybe 224.9.
Yeah.
And O'Malley probably weighs about 180 pounds, so there is a good size difference between the two of them.
And they get underway, and it looks like O'Malley's got him in. What is going on here, Gene? He reversed it.
Looked like he had an arm bar, and then he reversed it into his own. Wrist locking down.
Oh, and you know that hurts when you're pulling the arm down in such an unnatural position. And it looks like Saiko Gato's got him in a headlock now. That's hurt. That, Gene, that is he's like a luchador going on here, you know?
Yep.
And Steve O'Malley uses it to his advantage and quickly gets him in a leg headlock. Gene, might have to correct me on some of my wrestling terminology here.
Yep, that was a leg scissor into a leg headlock. Gato's, he's quick as a cat. He's reversing. He's got a front face lock on him right now.
He is nimble. And O'Malley's got a lot of determination to keep him in the corner, and he's just spearing him constantly, using those ropes to his advantage to get some leverage there. And he misses, and that hurts. A direct shot to the turnbuckle. Gato takes advantage of the situation, and he's got him in that headlock again.
He's wearing that headlock down. That's a good way. O'Malley's somewhat of a high flyer, so you want to try to wear them down, keep them grounded by keeping them on the mat. Now Gato's doing a smart thing at this point.
And we've got to give O'Malley some credit. He is just reversing it as it comes. But then El Gato's quick to, look at this. Look at this. And O'Malley had enough of it. He just slammed him down.
Grabbed him by the back of his mask, it looked like. And the referee, Robert, he's one of our senior officials. He's not taking that stuff.
No, Robert's quick to call it. Oh! And a shot right to the gut. He's got him, Gene. He's setting him up for something. What's going on, Gene?
Looks like a suplex, but he takes him to what they call a front suplex slam.
A front suplex. Ooh! God! That one once again has been felt throughout the entire Mississippi Gulf Coast.
That's a vicious
kick. That's a shot right there.
Vicious kick to the chest. O'Malley's looking the worse for wear right now, and Schuyler looks a little concerned looking in. She's trying to tell the referee to get him back because he got him in the corner. What's the cat doing? Does a cannonball roll on O'Malley.
Wow.
Dragging him out of the corner. What's he going to do with him?
He's going for the pin, Gene.
There you go. At the last minute, O'Malley kicks out. You got about 2 3/4 count on him. There's the referee telling him he missed it by an inch. He's winning the match.
Looks like El Gato's got something else for him. He thought that was enough, Gene.
those kicks. O'Malley does a leg drive, like a leg arm drive.
Yeah. Man, you got to give O'Malley some credit. He's just he's not giving up, Gene, and he's reversing just about everything that comes his way eventually.
Yeah. O'Malley's being smart with the El Gato. He's taking advantage of that leg, twisting it, kicking and all that. This way it'll slow El Gato down from doing a lot of his moves.
That one was a shot. He's working on that leg, Gene.
What he's doing, he's kicking the thigh right above the knee.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that does is going to cramp up that thigh, whether it's a hamstring on the back end or the front part of the quadriceps. Slows you down a lot.
Yeah.
Vicious elbow to the top of the head.
That one hurt. El Gato his 9 lives are slipping out as we speak.
O'Malley at it again, going, got that leg wrapped around that rope. He's twisting it around. The referee's counting for him to break. And when he's tied up in that rope, he's got to count of 5 to break or he can be disqualified.
I got you. And El Gato, that leg, he's just constantly working on that leg. Constantly, Gene.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a weak spot of the El Gato for this match, so he's going to have to be careful to get O'Malley away from him.
It was setting up for this, Gene. The figure 4 coming up.
That's what it is. Shades of Ric Flair.
Yep.
And the old school Buddy Rogers. It takes a lot of wear and tear on the knees.
Who else was there? Was Bret the Hitman Hart? Did he do the figure 4?
He did the sharpshooter.
That was the sharpshooter, yeah.
The 2 main ones are Buddy Rogers from way in the back in the day and Ric Flair.
The Nature Boy.
Oh, El Gato reverses it. By reversing it, puts all the pressure on O'Malley's knees. And this is a submission move right there.
And you can hear the pain. There's a lot of reversals going on in this match, Gene. These are 2 well-knowledged wrestlers. They know their stuff, Gene.
Yes, they do.
Ooh!
That's a nice pile driver slam.
Not enough. Not enough.
O'Malley's a tough guy. I've been watching him for a year. He's been working with us on and off, and he is one tough son of a gun.
Gene, we got El Gato is getting up on the top ropes. This should be interesting.
Well, one leg's bothering him, so he's not moving real quick.
That's right. There's the interference you were talking about, Gene. We saw it coming, and it was just enough to get O'Malley up there.
Pulled him off the top rope, and he landed at a bad angle on his rear end there. So, that jars right through the butt up into the back.
Yes. Golly. And it was all from the interference from Skyler.
Yep.
Still working on it. Genie's a tactician, just constantly working on that one part that's going to pay off at the end.
Okay, he's very confident in what he can do.
Yeah.
So, El Gato's got to come up with something to be able to break loose from him and get a little bit of rest on that leg, but take advantage of it and see what he can do to O'Malley.
Gene, I don't know if that leg can take much more damage.
He's been kicked and kicked and put him in a figure 4 and twisted, so El Gato's a pretty tough guy, though. He ducked a clothesline. Oh! What a clothesline by El Gato. Turned O'Malley inside out.
I think O'Malley is... Oh, there he goes. I thought he was out.
The referee's going to go to the 10 count to see if anybody can answer it. They're both worse for wear at this point.
El Gato holding that knee.
He's making it back. O'Malley's on, getting up. El Gato got him first. Getting him up in a suplex.
Ooh,
nice.
There it is. The tables have quickly turned for O'Malley.
Yep. They're both pretty much worse for wear right now, so I think it's going to be of attrition now. We got the manager and the valet and outside.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yep.
They're arguing.
See if the camera guy can get over there real quick. I can see them in the background, and it's going to get El Saiko Gato's attention as he tries to get his manager off. He doesn't want this match getting messed up by any kind of outside interference. Gene, he's lying in the weight. Oh! That was a skull crusher. That's it, Gene. That's it.
O'Malley took advantage of the El Gato having his attention turned by the 2 managers arguing. Got to be careful and stuff like that. Seasoned veterans will take advantage of that.
He did, Gene, and there was nothing other than the fact that he knew what was going on and, like you said, took advantage of it, and he's still the light heavyweight champion. And I've got to give it to him, man. he picked his points. He worked on that knee the entire time. He had a strategy going into this fight.
That's what it looked like. Yes, he did.